Flosstube, welcome back. My name is Tina. I am the 14 count Ada girl. If you are new here, I want to thank you for hitting that play button, and I hope you like what you see and you hit that subscribe button and like and comment and do all the things. And for those of you who are returning, I thank you so much for watching me every week. It means so much to me. I'm almost to 500 subscribers, and at 500 we will do a giveaway. So look forward to that. Probably a pop-up video this week. We're really close. So today we are just doing a words escape me sometimes. An update video, weekly update video. That's the word. A weekly update video. So this is what all I worked on this week, and this bucket isn't as nearly as full as it was last week because I didn't have to do as many projects this week. I have touched everything for the month. All 30 of my projects have been worked on for the month. So at this point, I just work on what I want. And sometimes when I do that, then I get to work on something more than once during the week. Sometimes I'll get 2 or 3 days. And therefore, sometimes we even end up with a finish, which we will have to show you today. I do have one finish and one that will be finished today later after this video, but you'll see it next week in finishes. Oh, excuse me. I do have a haul to show. I ordered from Temu. I don't know if you've heard of Temu. It's a company online, and they have an app, and you can just order from their website, and they have everything super, super cheap. I assume everything's coming from China, but it only takes 10 days to get to you, whereas if you buy from like AliExpress, it takes, 30 or 60 days to get to you. And this stuff that I ordered is mostly sewing stuff. I'm working on learning to sew. I even got a new sewing machine this week from my girls. They got me a sewing machine that I can take with me. It only weighs 10 pounds. I just wanted a small beginner sewing machine, so I got a brother sewing machine this week. And I've got some fabrics and some threads and some stuff to show you that I got from Temu to go with that. I also had a 1, 2, 3 stitch order come in, so I will show you that as well. So let's get on with what I stitched since I spoke to you last Monday. Okay, so first of all, we have this finish. Let's do the finish first, okay? This is Hearts and Flowers by Rosewood Manor. And it is, I will say, 99% done. Courtney is here today, my oldest daughter. She does all my back stitch. This has back stitch all the way around it, so I'll show this to you again next Monday, and I'm sure she will be done with it today. She'll finish it today. She will go in and she will stitch it, and then she will back stitch it. So, or she will just back stitch it. So that will be fully finished, well, finished next week. It is almost finished now. Okay, that was what I worked on. Let me get my calendar. Make sure I give you all my right numbers and dates. That was worked on for 286 stitches last Monday after I left you. And then I worked on this May Cottage for 125 stitches that day, but it did get more later. This one is the one that will be finished today. And this is by Cottage Needleworks. It just has to have these flowers, and that little trim up there is the exact same that goes down here. I also need to finish off the leaves, and there's a little bumblebee that goes here and another little fence. So I should finish that this evening. Okay, that was Monday. On Tuesday, I worked on Stitcher's Resolution, and I just got the border all the way to the other side. So nothing too exciting, just border for now. So I will probably work on it again this week and probably either do more border or fill in some of this border. There's little flowers that go all in there. I'll probably fill in the flowers. That'll be fun. So it's these. I did do a restart on this because I didn't like the 16 count that I put it on. So it's now back on a 14 count. So I keep that to remind me I don't like 16 count. Okay, that one had got 119 stitches in it. The next thing I worked on was Peaceful Tranquility, which is this full coverage project. And I did just 100 stitches. So, let me move some of this stuff. 100 stitches. So where did it go? Right here. This square right here got done for 100 stitches. So we have one more square here, and then we go back to the top, and we'll start a new diagonal. So that is Peaceful Tranquility by Artisty Designs. And next I worked on I Am a Survivor. I have to look up where I got this one. I think it was, I don't even want to say. I can't remember the name of it, but I do have the email. If you're interested and you need to know, just leave me a comment below and I will look it up for you. This says, I Am a Survivor, and it's a butterfly with the breast cancer ribbon and some pretty little flowers on the side. And on this one, I got 100 stitches in it as well. Like I said, I always try to put in at least 100 stitches on every project, minimum. So I got this square done right there. So my next square will be right here. So you can tell she's turning into a butterfly. All right, now we are up to Wednesday. Wednesday I worked on Pet All the Dogs by Teresa Kogut, which looks like this. In case you've never seen it, try to get away that glare right across my window. There we go. That's the better view. This is Pet All the Dogs. And if you don't have dogs or dogs aren't your thing and you like cats, it also has a pattern in here for Hug All the Cats, to change these to kitty cats. And it'll say Hug All the Cats instead of Pet All the Dogs. So that's pretty cool. So for whatever you like. And this is where we are on Pet All the Dogs. She is slated for a finish this year. And what I did on her this week was this over here. I put in this little tree here and this little motif right here. It's full coverage, quite thick, as you can see. So it did take quite a minute. And that got in 290 stitches between those two little motifs. Later that day, I also worked on the May Cottage, which I've already shown, for 161 stitches. Thursday, I worked on the May Cottage again, and I did another 175 stitches on it. I also started the April wreath. I am doing the Stitching with the Housewives wreath of Home is Where the Wreath Is. This is what it normally will look like, though I don't do mine in black. They're not the right colors for my RV, so I have changed all the colors. As you can see, I'm doing it more on a tan, and then I did a teal color. Oops, this one's sliding off its magnet. There we go. They're not very straight, but these go in the RV with me. And my husband, he does all the mounting for me. He put all the magnets on the board, and he put the washers on the back, and he put all the fabric on the sticky board. He does the whole thing for me, so I don't actually have to FFO it. He does it for me. And we have started the April Bunny. And here is my April Bunny. And this is the March wreath I have not cut out yet. So I should get this one done here in the next couple days too. I want it done by the end of the month, so the April one will be ready, and then I can move on to May. These are some of the others that he has finished just last week. Here's my January. I did change mine. Mine does not look exactly like theirs. I change things up all the time, so if mine doesn't look like theirs, that's why. Here's February. March is over here. April is over here. May is not done yet. June is not done yet. July. August. This is what I call September and October. I don't do Halloween, and they had an October one that was like witches and stuff, and it's not my thing, so I just leave this one up for September and October. This is November. Aren't these pilgrims just adorable? And that little turkey. And then December, we got some Santas and some reindeer and some gingerbread people and little trucks. So that is the Stitching with the Housewives. Home is where the wreath is. And they just pop in and out. They're on magnets and washers. And you just pop one out. Pop one out, pop one in, whatever month you're in. Simple as can be. Okay, after that, I've worked on the hearts and flowers, which was my finish, my semi-finish, for 233 stitches. That finished Friday. So for Saturday, I finished the hearts and flowers, 294 stitches. And I also worked back on that May cottage again, and I worked 509 stitches on that. So for that total that week, from Monday to Saturday, was 3,836 stitches. And from yesterday, I worked on the May cottage as well for 337 stitches. And I missed one because there's still one in the box. Oh, Thursday, Stitcher. I worked on for 237 stitches. This is Signpost Stitcher. This is by Colorado Cross Stitcher. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. I put in the H, the entire H. That's all I did. That looks like this by Colorado Cross Stitcher. It's very, very pretty. And so that finishes up everything I stitched on this week. So now I have some haul to show. Like I said, I did a Temu order. And for Temu, I got lots of fabric. The fabric came in little 9.8 by 9.8 squares. And I got every color pack they had. This was their blue pack, and each one comes with 6 pieces. And each one has a different design. Or 7 pieces, I apologize. I'm not going to show you every 7 from every package, just showing you that they're all different. What I'm going to do with these, I may use them for backing fabric on some of the cross stitches, like I did on this back here. That's probably what I'll use these for. I also got them, that's the blue pack. I got them in red, pinks, greens, black, purples, navy, and yellow. So they were a very good deal. The price on those, I'll give you the price on that. I have it right here. Each pack was $1.78. $1.78 for 7 pieces and with all different designs on them. So I figured you can't beat that, and I'll do something with them. I'm sure I will. They also had rickrack that can go around your designs. Nice rickrack. And I got them in every color as well that I could find. They're 10 meters. Each one is 10 meters. So I got the red, white, black, green, blue, and pink. So I pretty much have every piece of fabric covered for that. The other 3 things I got from Temu are thread. I bought thread for the sewing machine because I knew I was getting one. I hint enough I get what I want. I bought zippers. I'm thinking about trying to make some project bags. I don't have any fancy project bags. I just have my regular ones that I got from Amazon, which I love them. And the, what was the price on that? The threads were $3.49. So $3.49, and you got all these different colors. The zippers were $1.39, the white zippers. And you got 10 of them. So that was a good deal. Zippers right here in my hand. So they were $1.39, and you got 10 of them. So that'll be fun to play with. I also bought a rotary cutter, and I bought a lot of extra blades with it. Possibly too many, but I bought 4 extra packs of the blades. So I have blades for days. I bought some bobbins for my new machine. Because like I said, I knew I was going to be getting a sewing machine because I wanted to take one with me, and the one I own is too heavy to take in the RV. So I was looking for something lighter, so we got a smaller one that's it's a brother. It only weighs 10 pounds, and it'll be perfect for my RV. And then last but not least, I have a 1, 2, 3 stitch order that also came in this morning. Everything came in this morning. It was perfect. I am doing a stitch along with some friends on crafts and books. It is a Facebook group, and we Zoom every week, a couple times a week. If you'd like to Zoom and talk about your stitching and stitch with other people, come join us over at Crafts and Books on Facebook. The links for the Zooms are in there. We're a bunch of nice ladies, and it's just a good time and a fun group. And so there's a few of us in the daytime group. We do evenings and daytime, but usually in the daytime there's only a few of us. And when we're there, we were talking about doing a stitch along, the 4 of us, but of course anybody can join. It really doesn't matter. And we're doing the Dreaming of series by Rosewood Manor. And one of us is doing, I believe, I have the tulips. Somebody has the sunflower. Somebody has irises. There's a couple of them, and we're just picking which one. I am probably not going to do this one after I just bought it. I wanted to do the Dreaming of Roses. I saw they had one that's called Dreaming of Roses. However, 1, 2, 3 Stitch did not have it. So I went ahead and bought the tulips. I like tulips. Tulips are cool too. And they're pinks and reds, and I love the pinks and reds. So, was talking to the girls on the Zoom about how I couldn't find the roses, so I got the tulips, and I'm just going to settle for the tulips and do the tulips. When one of them said, "Did you check the Rosewood Manor website? She sells them straight from there too." No, I did not. it'll probably be here tomorrow because yes, I went and ordered it. I'm getting the Dreaming of Roses like tomorrow. So that'll be in next week's haul video. So the other thing I got at 123 Stitch was sticky board. You know, to put on these, you need sticky board. And I was using my last piece of sticky board. I went to Michael's and I got their last piece of sticky board. I went to Hobby Lobby and they don't even sell it. So I think it was my Hobby Lobby. One of them didn't sell it. I can't really recall which now that I say that. So I knew that 123 Stitch had it, so I ordered 2 big pieces from there. So that should hold me for a while for any small projects I'm doing. And what else did I buy? The other thing I bought was the tacks and the little tool that pulls out the tacks. These go on the little stretcher bars that I bought for my, oh, what do you call it? Words. I'm doing a Jim Shore perforated paper, Mill Hill. And I put them on these small stretcher bars and I just put some tacks in them. But my thumbtacks aren't nearly as strong as I think these are. So I went ahead and bought these. They weren't but like $1 or $2. Let me see, here's my invoice. The thumbtacks were $2.75 and they come with the tool to remove them as well. I have been telling everyone when I stitch on my 100 owls, and there's another project I'm doing that I've been doing it in Confederate gray from 123 Stitch, and I had believed they had changed the name to Mystic Gray. So I bought a piece of Mystic Gray just to make sure I'm giving everybody the correct information. It is the same color. So if you're looking for the fabric I did the 100 owls on, it is called Mystic Gray over on 123 Stitch. So I love the color, so it wasn't a big deal for me just to buy another piece of it. Okay, and that's going to leave us today. We are done here. There's nothing else to show. So I want to thank you for coming by today and hitting that play button. And please hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button, the like button. Throw me a comment down below, just an emoji. I want to say thank you to everybody who has given me so many wonderful comments. I appreciate every one of them. I also want to tell you to, as I do every week, get a mammogram. Mammograms are very important. They aren't the most pleasant thing to do in the world, but they are so, so important. And I also want to say that if you have not done a self-exam this month, please make sure you do a self-exam this month. If you are a new YouTuber to our community and you'd like people to find you, like myself, put your name in the comments and we will see you down in the comments and look you up and subscribe to you too. We're going to share the love around here. We'll be sharing also my finishes. So whenever I finish a project, like Courtney finishes the hearts and flowers, I will be doing a giveaway for that and sending it on out. That way I don't have to keep everything with me. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and I hope you come back next week for another episode of What I Stitch for the whole week. See you later. Bye-bye.